good evening, good morning, good night, you lovelies. It is the one, the only Cappy D Barra. We're here for a review for Raw, August 25th, 2025. They were in London again, right across the street from AEW. So, they had to put their best on. They had to put their best faces on. And all in all, it wasn't that bad of a Raw, but it could be a fuck lot more better. First thing I'll be getting tonight is Roman Reigns rambling, just him going out there, and he's doing the whole tribal chief thing. He's like, oh, they took everything from me. They took my chief. They took my wise man, and now Bronson Reed, he took my shoes, and it's kind of the same thing we've been getting for a while with this program. I'm not gonna lie. We are definitely in a recycle, rewash kind of phase. But, Forbidden Door left me in such a great mood. I can't even shit on this show too much. Like, you know what? It's such trash. And it's like, if they want to perform the trash, that's fine. That's fine with me, man. I'm in a place of nirvana, honestly. They end up having a brawl segment. They go up, like Bronson Reed and Roman Reigns go up the ramp. Braun Breaker has to prepare for a match later with LA Knight. You can all imagine how that's going to go, right? Something about this card is that 3 out of 5 of these matches have Judgment Day members in them. And I think that's really something. You guys remember a while ago when I said that this shit's basically just Monday Night Judgment Day? Yeah, little unknown podcast, right? Little unknown YouTube channel who just keeps fucking predicting all this shit. Oh, it's unfortunate. It's quite unfortunate, isn't it? We are getting Bronson Reed and Roman Reigns at Clash in Paris, which is just like whatever. We all know it should be Braun Breaker, but they're clearly telling us that he's not ready for that light. So, we're gonna leave that there. I really don't care about any of these Judgment Day segments, any of them. I won't be speaking. It's dead air. It's fucking dead air. I'll repeat it again. We have been getting Judgment Day segments since 2021. I'm over it. I have no more interest in this shit. If anyone else does, good for you. We see a Dragon Lee match with JD McDonough. It's a pretty good match. It's fine. It's fine match. Dragon Lee picks up the dub. There's a whole thing where Dominic wasn't out there. He bailed on the team or some bullshit. I don't care. I really don't care. Dragon Lee hits a hidden blade to win the match, which is like, okay. I don't know. I don't even know how to feel about that. I like to think maybe he hit up Ospreay. Maybe he didn't hit up Ospreay. I don't know what that was about. That was weird. That was very weird. It was definitely one of the weirder parts of the night. It's a fine match. Next, we get Penta versus Kofi Kingston. This is after a little LA Knight segment where he shits on another face, which is just like, again, what the fuck are we doing? I really don't understand it, but whatever, right? We get a Penta versus Kofi match, easily probably up there with match of the night. It's fine. It's an okay match. It's good. Actually, I think about it, it is probably match of the night because the match after this is kind of buns. Not gonna lie, it's kind of buns. I didn't really like it that much. We're gonna really finish off this match though with Grayson Walker getting the papers kicked out of his hand and Kofi Kingston hitting a Trouble in Paradise. I don't know why Xavier Woods keeps dressing like a minstrel. I don't know what the fuck is happening back there in creative, but it's clearly something that everyone's having fun with, and I guess everyone's having a good time. So you know what, bro? If they're at peace, I'm at peace. Type shit. I don't got any more comments on it. But really, we're flying through this card because there's not a lot happening. Nothing is really happening, folks. I'm gonna let everyone know that right now. We get a Rio segment where Rhea is talking to Io, and she's like, I'm so happy you were out there to save me the other day. And they're kind of like, I guess everyone is kind of taking this as a relationship thing. I want to remind everybody that WWE's core base is like, well, their core base is Republicans, right? Their main demographic that they want to appeal to are children, right? So I just want to remind everybody, nowhere in that intersection are they going to sit here and offer like a girlfriend-esque kind of thing that we see with like perfect example, like a Mina and Tony in AEW. We're not going to get that, folks. Like, I hate to break everybody's heart. These two are probably going to go on like a tag run, which is like, I don't care. I mean, like, I don't give a fuck. Like, this is literally only to get shine on Rhea. Literally, because Io's already as over as can fucking be. Why are they? What is this for? Why can't we get a singles push from either of these ladies? Why isn't there a tournament where fucking Io Sky comes out on top and now she has a number one contendership for the WWE main fucking belt? Like, I don't know. I don't know. It's just I'm not excited about anything for moving forward from this Rio like a Rio kind of situation. It's just not my bag. It's just not my bag. We get Roxanne versus Rhea. It's an okay match. It's a pretty okay match. Just more Judgment Day bullshit though. Like we're stuck in the Judgment Day vortex. I mean, this match ends with Roxanne Perez getting the snot kicked out of her, and then Rhea jumps back in the ring. She hits Roxanne with the Riptide. I mean, like, it's a couple of good executions. I think this is probably the most well-produced match of the night, easily over that Kofi and Penta match. The Kofi and Penta match just hit harder. This match was easily the best produced. But I don't know. It's just more Judgment Day shit. Like, I'm not feeling it. And then the end is really predictable. Like, they get the jump on Rhea, and after Io Sky comes down, and it's like a brawl kind of thing. I'm just, oh God. It's not a lot happening, and they're not really doing their best to elicit any emotion out of the story. So it really just kind of feel like we're flying through this because we are flying through this. Because guys, this is a nothing burger. This is another week of nothing really happening. Like, I mean, there are some stories, I guess, like there's a Rhea story here. There's the No Name story over here. Kind of there's like Roman and his thing. But like Roman's gonna literally go away for like 2 months. So it's like, and every time he acknowledges it, the crowd's like, "No, don't do it, please don't go." And it's like so many pieces to this fucking episode aren't going to be a part of next month's promotion. And I think things like that need to just be in the minds of people when they're thinking about this show and when they're thinking about this show in its totality. Right. After this match, we again Rhea getting help from Io. Asuka, she crashes out on Io. She's really upset about that, which is like it's understandable. I guess it's understandable. I just don't care about the Kabuki Warriors being broken up because the Kabuki Warriors almost get no screen time. And not for nothing, they should already be holding gold. Like there is some kind of weight that needs to be given to these collective of amazing wrestlers in Kairi Sane and Asuka. And it's like they're getting nothing because none of you have anything to write for them properly. And it's just, oh, brother. Like it's interesting how you have such amazing talents and we can't even get good matches because we got to keep doing more Judgment Day. We got to keep putting Xavier Woods out there because he's making Twitter laugh. I'm fucking tired of this shit, man. Lord have mercy. We get Lord have mercy. Next match of the night, man. We get AJ Styles versus Finn Balor. It was good. It's not even like it was a good match. It was a good match. It was just boring. Just fucking boring. All right. There was nothing special about this match. And I do want to give credit to Finn Balor and AJ Styles for trying to make the best out of this fucking match. But when you realize that this match has no stakes, this match has no meaning, this match has barely any lore, right? Because the fucking dub will be damned if they speak about Bullet Club or the fucking ROH history that went into making the Demon Finn Balor, right? It's a fucking piss party, man. Also, this goes into my statement earlier in the night that this fucking card is mainly consistent of Judgment Day people. That was not hyperbolic. That was not me being facetious. That was me being honest. All right. Now does Finn Balor lose this fucking match? But now I have to sit there and wonder why the fuck they were even in the ring together. Because at this point, you motherfuckers booked the Judgment Day as faces. You don't even book them as heels. They're fucking everywhere. They're on soda cans. They're in every fucking promotion of the night. I mean, they're goddamn the fucking face and heart of Raw. Just disappointing fucking bout, man. Obviously, as I said earlier, AJ goes over clean. There isn't even like any Dominic runs in or anything stupid like that. It's a clean win, and I guess for that I can be content. Next on the card, we get a segment backstage with Stephanie Vaquer. Stephanie Vaquer is going to have to relinquish her title opportunity due to Naomi being with child. I do not want to take this as a moment to talk down on Naomi or Jim, being that they're expecting a child and that they deserve the most praise and that they deserve the most goodwill that we can send out into the universe. Life and birth is a beautiful thing, and I am happy for both of them. But it's shit like this where we have to acknowledge that broke this booking. Like, the booking for this show is now, it's in shambles. Tony Khan would have had a replacement or a stipulation match to figure this shit out the night of. The night of. Folks, we're 7 days removed from that Naomi announcement. These niggas haven't given us anything as a fucking countermeasure? Not a thing. Oh, fuck, is it disappointing, man. And Stephanie Vaquer, she deserves so much fucking more. But this is the nature of the Fed. They'll bury somebody like LA Knight. They'll bury somebody like Ron Killings. They'll bury the Motor City Machine Guns. They'll bury somebody like fucking Penta, one of your most over faces, who can't even get a title run. Something as obvious as Dom versus Penta. Something that simple. We can't get it. Why? Because long-term stories, and are you enjoying the bookings now, Triple Fina, Triple K, fuck up, bro. Ass fucking promotion, man. We get something next from Becky Lynch and Nikki Bella. And Nikki Bella, I don't give a fuck about this, y'all. Becky Lynch is pretty funny. She's pretty entertaining. But this is just another segment of Becky going out there and just talking shit. And then Nikki Bella goes out there and she tries to cut a better promo than she did last week, which is like, it's slightly better. It's slightly better. It's not that much better though, folks. It's not that much better. They're obviously building towards Ass in Paris with Becky Lynch going over on fucking Nikki Bella. Surprise, surprise. Who's surprised by that, folks? Fuck me. All right, last match of the night. We get LA Knight versus Braun Breaker. I want everyone to imagine. I want everyone to think really hard about what kind of 5-star New Japan IGW like quality wrestling we're about to get from this, man. Like, really put your brain to it, right? And then scrap that shit and then actually think of what the fuck we would have gotten. We got a 10-minute fucking slugfest, maybe we got 15 or so, between Bronson fucking Breaker, right? The Braun, right? Big Braun, and motherfucking LA Knight. LA Knight loses, clean, gets jumped, and then the rest of this fucking show is a brawl segment. It's laughable, guys. It's fucking laughable. It's the same promotion over and it's the same product over and over. It's the same booking over and over and over. Like, we're stuck in a fucking loop. This is the Twilight Zone. This is the fucking Twilight Zone. Literally. It's Judgment Day, it's Becky Lynch, and then if we're fucking unlucky enough, we'll get more Sheamus and Rusev shit. They're supposed to be on the Ass in Paris card. Huh? And what is that shit called? A Dawn Bruggen's classic match. The fuck is this shit, yo? What is this? The end to this fucking Raw is Jey Uso super kicking Punk. I'm gonna paint this picture very clear for everybody. LA Knight thinks Punk is a bad guy. Why? Even though Punk is your most over face, who fucking knows? LA Knight doesn't like Punk. Two faces. Punk gets into it with Knight. And then Knight ends up eating the GTS. Jey Uso sees this. He sees LA Knight be antagonistic towards the most over face, two of the most over faces right now. Like, these are two of your most over faces in the entire fucking company. And Jey Uso decides CM Punk's tripping. And CM Punk gotta eat a super kick. And now we have Seth Rollins cheering on Jey Uso, his opponent, and his fucking rival for the past 2 fucking months. So now, in between all this, there's supposed to be a tweener story? A tweener storyline? It's fucking embarrassing, guys. Like, this entire fucking episode was contingent on Judgment Day and the No Names. And then Roman Reigns comes out there, he says, hey guys, I'm going away for 2 months, don't be too pissy about it. And then that's the end of the fucking show. We're getting into fucking Ass in Paris with all the faces fucking fighting off each other, meaning that Seth is gonna have a clear walkway to the fucking championship. I mean, Judgment Day is practically the entirety of this fucking show. I want somebody to find me a segment in this fucking episode of Raw that means anything going towards Ass in Paris. Anything at all. Give me one. One fucking segment. It's beyond disappointing because I know that next week is going to be the exact same shit and this Ass in Paris is just going to be continuation of this. The matches weren't bad. They're not bad performers on this card, but this fucking company can't be creative. They can't think of anything else. They keep giving you the same rewashed shit. And I'll be damned if I keep fucking drinking somebody's backwash. This has been Cappy D Barra. Raw, August 25th, 2025. Let's pray for better days. Let's pray for better days, all right? This has been Cappy D Barra. Stay tuned and stay beautiful. Peace, y'all.